Hi guys, a very good afternoon. Masquera say, Masquera say, Masquera say. I'm sorry I'm late. I was supposed to come earlier, but I'm quite late. So we need to talk about what is happening. The Zimbabwean government is being accused of stripping assets, government assets, without the knowledge or the approval of Zimbabwe Parliament, which is a problem. And we need to get into this issue and look at it extensively to see what is really happening. So as you can see right here on the screen, this is a report by Newsday where they are actually saying that Zimbabwe is stripping assets without um the approval of parliament. So is that the issue is that what is happening is that there are mines which are owned by the government. There are parastatals owned by the government, the likes of Manazuko, Wana petrol trade, formerly Noxim, the various mines. We have seen the Zimbabwean government through the treasury actually stripping those assets. So Monica Changwa confirmed the sale of government-owned petroleum firms, petrol trade and gases. And she said the nation recalled that in 2019, Cabinet approved the merging of state-owned petroleum companies, which are Petrol Trade and Genesis, and they formed a single entity. And after doing so, they privatized it. So the thing is, they merge things together, they privatize them, and this is being done by cabinet. So also approved the Independent Petroleum Group as the prospective strategic partner to be merged petroleum company subject to successful negotiations. So you can actually see that in March this year, Minister Soda Jemu suspended the Petrol Trade Board just months after it was appointed. And what happened is that this board was actually resisting the sale of the company, and that is the reason why they were allegedly suspended. So you can actually see that these are the problems we now have in the nation of Zimbabwe, and if we are to look at the fidelity itself, it is now being controlled by around 10 companies, or they are planning to actually sell it and have it being controlled by 10 companies. But this deal has been opposed heavily by different people, and it has been seen as a way of trying to actually steal, because fidelity printers and refiners is key in terms of gold processing, gold issues in the nation of Zimbabwe. And Mutuli Ncube is actually not so clear about it. He's now denying privatizing fidelity printers. So he said that there is no public-private partnership (PPP) that we have entered into with the issue of fidelity. So you can actually see that this is what the government of Zimbabwe has been doing, especially the time where people like Honorable Tendai Biti not in parliament. That is the time they were doing mega deals, and because nobody was there to actually hold them accountable and to actually pursue them in parliament. So Tendai Biti questions the wisdom of the setting of these strategic entities, which are of national interest. We always hear ZANU-PF speaking about patriotism, speaking about sovereignty, but they are actually selling key institutions that are very, very, very vital for the resuscitation of the economy of Zimbabwe. How can you sell an institution like Fidelity Printers? So basically, myself, I can actually see that this is a problem, a real problem, which needs to be privatized as it is. So we can't ignore such issues, and that is the reason why we are coming to actually report about them. So if you look at ZB Bank has been privatized. So you can actually see that we have Mnangagwa Sana First Mutual Life was divested from NARA, and another big bank was also divested from the state. So why are you doing all those things? So you can actually see that Bindra Nickel is gone. Um, these things are being done nicodemously. These are institutions being taken away from the government, being stripped away from the government. And if you look, the people who are actually getting access to those companies, these are bourgeoisies, individuals who are actually taking control of those companies so that they benefit themselves. So Renault MP Rust Makam also raised this issue and says that why is it that the companies linked to the big bosses are actually taking over these state-owned companies without tenders being attended to? If you want to privatize, allow other people to come in, allow other people to actually come and compete through tender, but that is not being done. So if you look at all these issues, you can actually see that uh, Zimbabwe iri kukokotwa. Zimbabwe is being eaten slowly by these people. By the time we reach 2030, as they want, tinenge tapera. This is the reason why we are saying, as a nation, as young people, let us register to vote, because our lives are at risk at this moment, because everything is being privatized. Zimbabwe has adopted a very, very bad policy of privatizing state-owned institutions. Why are you doing that? The question does not have an answer, because these are looters, these are thieves who are actually running everything in the nation of Zimbabwe. So if we were looking at Zimbabwe actually resuscitating the economy, we had gold mines. These gold mines were supposed to be 100% working, which means the Zimbabwean government was supposed to be doing its mining, stocking its gold, and making sure that they value their currency with gold, but they're actually not doing that. Mana Frida Rebecca mines, Vakarwa Pasi, Vana Golden Copy, Vana Sandawara. You can actually see that vese vari kurwa pasi, and you can actually see that tiri kusara tisina chatiri nacho. So you can actually see that these guys, they know very well that their time is up, and they are looting for forever, so that pavanenge vapa retirement, everything will be safe for them. But I hope the next government is going to deal with this issue, and the next government is actually going to look into this issue and make sure that we recover everything which is being stolen, which is being looted. We cannot ignore such important issues and such important matters and cases. So, Team Zimbabwe, thank you very much for coming. I don't know network, if my network is permitting me, but I hope it was. So I had come to actually speak about these issues. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. We need to be vigilant. Let us register to vote, and let us be prepared for 2023, because we can't afford to lose this election. Because if we lose the election, we are doomed forever, forevermore. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your support. Let us meet in other episodes and other programs.